Hello everybody, I'm Tadeu Mendonça, and today I'm going to give a short tutorial on how to build um, a Samba server. So like to start going on a terminal. Sorry, let me just maximize it because I'm going to use only the command line. This is what I like, and it looks more professional. And you can also use the graphical user interface, but I don't like it. I just want the CLI. So continuing with our tutorial, we're going to talk about Samba. If you don't know what Samba is simply a service that you can use for distributed file systems. For example, you wonder if you want to connect your Linux, you have a Linux server and you want to connect it to a Windows machine or Windows client, and you want to share folders, for example, and you don't know how. You can start up by using Samba. Samba, it uses SMB, and SMB stands for server block message, and SMB is the one responsible for connecting Linux machines file system with Windows clients machines. So uh, for us to start, you need to install it. You can, before you install it, you can make sure that it's installed. You can check if it's installed. You can use rpm -q, and then you say Samba. And then as you can see, I have it installed. It's in here, the version and all. And if you don't have, for example, you can use yum install Samba, and it will install along with the dependencies. You can see the dependencies. You learn about dependencies on the tutorials I did earlier, and then you'll find out what are dependencies. And then let's go on the configuration file. Let's go change to root first, so we can have all the privilege on this server. First of all, before I go on the configuration file, I need to give you some concepts of the Samba server. For example, I want to share one folder, one public folder that all the users can have access, and then change the folder, have all the permissions in that folder. And let me start by using a folder. For example, let me just go cd homes. I want to create a folder in homes shares. It's the folder I created, and all users. For example, in this folder I want to share this folder. So I already created a folder, so I won't go too much on it. I just want to ll this folder. Oh, sorry, let me just ll this. So as you can see, this folder has the rights for everyone can write, everyone can read, everyone can execute on this folder, and it has different groups. There's this owner and this group here, users, but it doesn't matter. So for you to achieve that, to create this folder and make it fully accessible by everyone, you can just use chmod, sorry, chmod 777 fully writes, and then all users. So you can just use that, and then when you ll this folder, you can just see the long list, and everybody can be able to do that remotely. So I think that's it. Outside, from the inside, you're going to go on the configuration file. The configuration file stays on etc or under etc samba smb.conf. Great. This is a configuration file. In here you're just going to change the global settings. I'm not worried about the my group, just worried about the Sever string that is gonna appear on the top of the window. And just put it Mendonca Samba server version blah blah blah, and then we are good on that. So I need to check parameter here for the share. Can just use it, or use escape and then column and / share. This is the word I'm looking for. It's here, share. So if I didn't tell you, I can tell you now that by default Samba, when you install Samba service or this Samba package, it allows you to share the home folder for every user. So every user already has a folder published there, and then if you don't have any folder in there, you can have this one. So today I'm going to teach you on how to add a public folder. So on the bottom of the file, you can just go and then we start configuring. So from here you can just use the same configuration as this one, not really the same, but yeah, you can just copy it. So I'm going to say all user, it doesn't matter, just a name that you can use. You may not follow all user, and then you use the comment equals to this folder is for everyone, and then I need the path. In the path, what I need to know to put is the path of the folder. For example, let me just go to the folder. It's under homes Tadeu. Oh, not sorry, it's not Tadeu, it's shares all users, and then I can say ewd. This is the path I'm looking for. I can copy it and then paste it under here. Okay, once I paste it, it's in. The parameters I'm going to use is pretty easy. The writable parameter stating that everyone in that folder can write, or if it is public, of course. Anyone logging in that folder can write on that. So I just use the writable parameter and then say yes. Then what I'm going to use now is browsable. It's the browsable, which is this one in here. The browsable parameter is the one responsible for hiding it or showing it. So it's pasted. Showing it. If you say no, nobody would see the folder. It would be just hidden, a hidden folder. But I will just say yes so that everybody can see. And then for the installation or for configuration purposes, I'll just use public yes as well. This is pretty enough for a configuration, so I can just save it, close it and save it. Okay, I saved. Now what you have to do next is starting. Oh, but before the starting, you need to change the run level of this Samba server, so that each and every time that the server reboots, it also defaultly it comes with Samba on. So just use check config Samba on. Oh, sorry, services SMB on. That's it. So there we have it. So let's just start the service SMB start. I started the service. And what you can do now is you're going to create a user for this. Let me just clear it. We're going to create a user. First, you need to create an OS user by using user add. For example, let me say user1, and then you need to set a password by using the password um, the password password code, the password command. Let me say for user1. Okay, password for user1 be the same, but it's gonna be too short, but it's fine, just use the same. And from here we created, sorry, before I clear it, we created user1, right? We created user1, but we need to add this user into the Samba database. So in order for you to do that, you use smb password minus a, and then user1. You add this user1 to the smb database. So you put a password for this one, and it's good, it's added user1 in smb or Samba database. So that's pretty much it. So what you have to do now is going on the client machine. I have an XP, I'm running an XP here. So you log in. I already have a connection in here. If you check it properly, I have I recently created a DHCP server for this one, because this same server is running on DHCP. It's connecting directly to this machine. If you check a tutorial of mine that I did earlier on DHCP, you'll be able to see how these two machines are connected. So you can go on start, run, and then you put, let me just go from the beginning, you use // and then you put the IP address of the machine. If you are running a DNS, you can just put the name of the server. It will just do the same, just do fine. So this is the IP address I'm using. Then from here you say enter, and then let me use the user I just created, user1. So the password, and then okay. As we are here, we have the printers in here. It's already there in the configuration file, but I'm not gonna show you now in this tutorial, maybe later. So as you can see, we have the home folder I told you that every user would have on that parameter called homes. And then here I can create things. The writable parameters is there already. So this is the folder I created. So I can go on that folder and then create another folder. For example, just for you to see that I have this privilege in here, I can say user1. This is my folder, everyone will see. You can go under and then create another file and stuff like that. So you can see it's pretty easy for you to create a distributed file system with Samba. So let me say user1 here, and then you can enjoy it. So I guess this is it. So everything that you want to, or anything that you want to for me to explain to you further, if I'll be able to do it, I'll explain to you. While I don't know, we'll research together. So we learn every day. And if you have any doubts, you can put a comment under the video, so I can reply, and we both will learn from one another. So that's it. It's another tutorial from Tadeo Mendonça, and may God bless you and be a blessing for everyone.